Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Tuesday, the 28th of March. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather nice and calm tomorrow, but Thursday evening, Thursday night, maybe into Friday morning, a chance of strong storms, maybe severe. Then a nice weekend, another round of storms early next week. Hey, must be springtime in Alabama. Here we go. Water vapor satellite view, big trough in the southwest. That's going to bring some severe weather to parts of Texas and Oklahoma later today and tonight. But around here, things pretty quiet. We still have a moist air mass, and with some instability, we have these popcorn, widely scattered showers across the central counties of the state, most of them in a band from near Aliceville, Carrollton, Utah, over to Clanton and Lake Martin and Auburn. They're moving to the east. And again, we'll maintain the chance of these isolated showers this evening, but nothing too widespread and certainly nothing like yesterday. Temperatures mostly in the 70s, Birmingham 76, cooler up north in the Tennessee Valley at 69 for Huntsville, but down to the south, Montgomery at 81. Around the nation, temperatures pretty seasonal for the end of March. There's the watch warning map. Things are fairly quiet for the eastern half of the country. We note a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of the Texas Panhandle and the South Plains until 9 o'clock tonight. Big storms firing there from Lubbock to Amarillo. We got a pretty active weather day expected out there for the rest of today and tonight. Got a moderate risk of severe weather, including Childress, Wichita Falls, almost down to Abilene. An enhanced risk down to the Rio Grande and up to Oklahoma City, and the standard slight risk over to Dallas-Fort Worth. Tomorrow, that risk shifts to the east. An enhanced risk for Little Rock, Shreveport, almost down to Houston. We stay dry tomorrow. Then on day 3, which is Thursday, a risk of severe weather from the central Gulf Coast up to about Indianapolis, Cincinnati, and St. Louis. Closer look at the Alabama risk, the standard risk for much of Alabama, the yellow. That's level 2, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Gadsden, Huntsville. A marginal risk from near Lake Wedowee down to Dothan and Troy. An enhanced risk over at Memphis and parts of the Mississippi Delta. And then day 4, which is Friday, a risk of severe weather for far east Alabama and points east over into Georgia and South Carolina. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, about 2 inches around here between now and Tuesday morning of next week. And again, spring rain, it's a good thing to help break a drought we've been dealing with since late last fall. So, here we go with the GFS, the 12Z run. This is 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, troughing, digging down into Texas. A surface low is around Wichita Falls. Severe storms possible along and east of the dry line tomorrow afternoon, basically east of I-35. That'll be coming on into Little Rock and Shreveport tomorrow evening. Thursday, the surface low is near St. Louis. And again, that's a favorable synoptic setup for active storms here. Looks like Thursday morning could be dry, and then Thursday night it could be wet. The surface low moves up to Indianapolis, but again, the GFS, it's doing the same thing. It's developing this thunderstorm complex near the Gulf Coast, reducing the inflow up and through here. And then Friday, the surface low keeps moving east, and we get into a dry slot by midday. So the GFS still suggesting it would be a limited severe weather threat. We'll check the NAM. This is valid 4 a.m. Friday, and it's got a big cluster of storms on the Gulf. And again, if this verifies, that's really going to mitigate the severe weather risk where we are, the northern half of the state. Check the instability coming off the NAM at 7 o'clock Thursday evening, and there's about 1,000 joules per kilogram instability here with a surface low that's over Missouri. And finally, the European, this is valid at 1 a.m. Friday, and it is not as aggressive with the storms in the Gulf Coast, and it shows a more widespread storm event. The European's pretty good medium-range model. So again, we just don't have good resolution here yet for this thing. So we'll mention a chance of rain and storms late Thursday night into Friday morning. Remains to be seen the severity of the threat, but we'll just say some storms could be strong to severe. We hope to have much better resolution on this tomorrow. Let's take a look at Saturday. The weekend looks good. Sunny Saturday with high in the 70s. Sunday, same thing. Sunny, highs in the 70s, maybe upper 70s. We note the next wave to the west. Monday, surface low near Shreveport. Rain beginning to move in. This is Monday night, just after midnight. The surface low is near Tuscaloosa. And if this were to verify, the main severe weather threat would be south of where we are, down across the southern half of the state. And then by Tuesday, the surface low begins to lift out, but way too early to even think about calling this one. Now, this is going to change a lot from run to run, but clearly a chance of some storminess early next week, Monday or Tuesday. This is the end of next week, the end of the forecast period. Thursday of next week, April 6th, again, not troughing to the west, and another chance of strong to severe storms, wave after wave after wave, with the good old wave train. Temperatures coming off the European pretty close to average for this time of the year. Still no sign of a late season freeze, but I expect one more run at it sometime before mid-April. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.